Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be on a cool little product that I just picked up today. I was actually walking around Target, and obviously one of the main stops that I have to do when I'm there is go to the flashlight aisle, and I came across this little flashlight there. Now this is from obviously a company, Life Gear. You guys have seen me review a couple of their products in the past, so I know that they're that the build quality is pretty good and stuff like that. So I wasn't hesitant to pick it up and check it out. I don't know if you guys can tell from the packaging, it is a pretty small flashlight, but it's got some really cool features, and I'll go over a couple of them so you guys can see. So from the packaging, you can see right here it says perfect size for keychain, travel, purse, briefcase, car, and backpack, and pretty much whatever you can imagine to clip this onto is pretty much what you're going to be using it for. And then this actually the output of this is 8 lumens, so that's pretty nice. And then as you guys can see, it's got a small little body here, and then it also has this kind of carabiner crab claw clip on there, and then this little tool right here, which I'll go ahead and show you guys what it's about. Now, if you guys have been following my channel, like a lot of guys here, I really enjoy flashlights, especially stream lights. So this is, by way of comparison, I always like to bring it in. This is my Streamlight Nano Stream. Obviously this was black when I first bought it, and as you guys can see, just from carrying it around on my keys and banging up and stuff like that, it's got a lot of use. The name is almost worn out of it, but it's a similar form factor. It has the little carabiner claw clip there and everything, and it's pretty nice. You can clip this on your keys, on your backpack, obviously like it says on the packaging there, but obviously you can also clip this on, let's say, like a zipper on a jacket or a hoodie or something like that. On your keys, obviously, and you've got a little handy light wherever you go. Now, the one thing about this is when the batteries would run out on this is actually my second one. What I would do is I'd just, throw it away and just go and pick up a new one. The Streamlight Nano Stream retails for about $9.99 depending on where you purchase it. Normally I find mine at Bass Pro Shop, so that's where I pick them up. So that's not bad. I mean, to try and replace those batteries, even if they're $2 a piece, you're almost going to be at the $9.99 that you would spend on a new one. And you get a fresh new light with a new bulb and everything, so that's why I would normally do that. Now the reason that I ended up picking this one up, besides the fact to try it on, is because it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same as the Nano Stream from Streamlight, but these are actually $1.99. So for about $8 less, you get almost the same exact thing. So obviously I didn't hesitate and I picked it up. And actually they have a couple different colors. This one right here is kind of a silver color. I picked up another one. They have it in black. And then I picked up one more, and this one's in blue. They did have a fourth color, which was pink. I really unfortunately don't have any use for the pink, but it is available out there. So if you guys know somebody that likes pink and want to pick it up, then that color is available too. So these are the 3 colors that I picked up. Now I picked up a fourth one just to throw it on my keys. Now these are my keys, so obviously as you guys can see, I just got a couple of keys on there. I have my Swiss Army Knife Classic, and then now I have the little LED flashlight from Life Gear. So here it is. Let me go ahead and unclip it from the keys so you guys can see it a little better, and I'll move these out of the way. So let me do a quick size comparison between the two. Pretty close in size. The Life Gear one is going to be just a tad longer. As you guys can see there, I'm trying to line them up. So about a 1/4 of an inch longer on that one. But it does have the knurling, just like the Streamlight does. And it makes it really easy to turn and actuate and put it on. It has a little split ring at the end, just like that one does. And then your little carabiner crab claw on the bottom. So the main difference is just this little tool right here. Now, obviously to actuate the light, you just turn it. And there you go. You got 8 lumens out the front of the flashlight. Really, really good for finding something in the dark. If you drop something, like maybe you dropped your keys. Obviously, if it's attached to your keys, it's not going to work. But if you have it somewhere else, like on a zipper or anything like that, you can use it for that. Or if it's on the keys and you need to light up the the hole to put your key into it, and so you don't scratch your car or your house or anything like that, it always comes in handy. And it's a great little light, and I'm telling you, for $2, you really can't beat it. I bought a bunch of them, not just because they're different colors, but just to kind of stash them in different places and stuff like that. Now, on to one of the best things I think about this particular light, and it's one of the drawbacks of this particular light. They both use the same battery. As you guys can see, they're pretty much similar in the width. The only problem is with this one too, you turn it to actuate the light. But if you turn it the other way, where it actually unscrews all the way, the batteries are actually right there. And it's happened to me in the past where it's unscrewed in my pocket, and when I go to reach in for it, I just kind of pull out the two halves and then just a couple of different batteries, and it uses 4 of those little batteries. So that's always a drawback, if by any chance you miss, you drop one of those little batteries or anything like that, there goes your flashlight and you can't use it anymore. Now this is where this comes into play. This is actually a battery key. What happens is when you unscrew it the other way, all the way, the battery is actually sealed in here. So you would use the little key. See, it has the 2 little prongs there, and then this has 2 little holes. You stick it in there and rotate it, and then it loosens that cap, and then you have access to the batteries. Now I think that was pretty good. I would almost guess to say that they saw something like this, and just the obviously the design flaw, and I would have to call it a design flaw, that if you unloosen it too much, you lose the batteries, and went ahead and fixed that by doing that. That to me is actually very, very genius. It does have an O-ring seal on there also, so if you have to if you have it on a jacket and it's raining and stuff like that, it won't damage it. And then you just come on, and it comes on like that. Now the other thing that I did find is, as far as the color of the actual lights, as you guys can see, the one on the left here, the life gear one, is more of an LED, versus this one's a little bit warmer color. I'm not really big into flashlight literature and nomenclature and stuff like that, so I'm just giving you, my experience with it. But this obviously gives you more of a yellowish, warmer tone, versus this one will give you more of a whitish, cooler tone. So, obviously all depending on what you need. But for the most part, like I said, for $1.99 at Target, it's readily accessible. So it's a great little bargain, if you want to pick up a couple of them, if you want to pick them up and use them as stocking stuffers for Christmas and stuff like that. I had never seen them before, so that's, when I came across them today, I didn't hesitate to pick up a couple of them. So let me go ahead and clip this back onto my keys, because like I said, I will be EDCing this one just to see how it goes. And then here's the rest of them, so you guys can make out the packaging too. So obviously, just bear in mind, probably like the Nano Stream, if you get the black one, or maybe even the blue one, depending on how much you use it and stuff like that, the finish might wear away. So that's why I chose to put this one, it starts out a little bit silverish, on my keys. These I'll use, maybe to put them in EDC bags, or in a separate set of keys and stuff like that. Or if you have a particular sweater or jacket that has a zipper on it that you use on a daily basis or pretty regularly, then it's always good to clip one of those on there. So again, Life Gear LED flashlight. If you guys go by Target, try and see if they have them available. I definitely would recommend picking up one or a couple of them. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.